everyone. So today we are doing a little preparing for baby vlog, I feel like is what I'm gonna call this, I think. But regardless, I've been vlogging over the last couple of months. Dallas and I have been vlogging as we've been preparing for baby, or I guess I should say preparing for the gremlin is what we've been calling him. His name's not actually going to be Gremlin. We don't really know what it's going to be yet, but we've narrowed it down a little bit. So I think we're going to go in with 3, maybe 4 solid names. And then we're going to wait to meet the baby. And then that's when we're going to come up with a name, I think is what we're going to do. But that's besides the point. What were we talking about? What is this video about? But I've been vlogging as we've been out. We had a big anatomy scan at 20 weeks. So I filmed a little bit of that. And then we went and looked at strollers. So you're going to see the goth mom and dad out looking for strollers for a little gremlin. And I've just been vlogging here and there and just the progress of what's been going on. So I figured I would compile all the footage and we do a preparing for baby vlog so you can see what we've been up to and all the little gremlin updates and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're doing today. But I wanted to hop on here and do a little intro so it doesn't start with just random footage of me laying on a table getting an anatomy scan. Before we jump into all this baby stuff, I wanted to mention the sponsor for today's video, which is Scentbird. If you haven't heard me jab my jaws about Scentbird before, because I've talked all about Scentbird in my What's in My Bag videos, well, we've been out Halloween decor hunting, all the things. I carry my Scentbird fragrance with me everywhere. But if you haven't heard me talk about it before, Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service where you have the opportunity to try a different designer fragrance every single month. And Scentbird is actually how I found my favorite fragrance ever, which is the Confessions of a Rebel Get a Room. If you know, you know, because I can't stop talking about it. But I never would have found that fragrance if it weren't for Scentbird, and it is my absolute favorite. But I also like to switch things up a little bit depending on the day, on my mood, the weather. I love Scentbird because you get to try different fragrances. So if you want to mix it up a little bit, but you don't want to commit to the full-size bottle, let alone the price of the full-size bottle, you get a generous 30-day supply to try, and you can switch it up every single month, or you can get the same one. It's whatever you want to do. You can also skip a month without penalty if you need to skip a month. My favorite thing about Scentbird is the whole travel packaging. So I can just throw this in my purse, have one in my car, in my desk. But the ones I got this time, let me tell you which ones I got this time, just in case you're looking for a new perfume to try. This one is called Ormond Woman, and it's by Ormond Jane. And here are the notes: black hemlock, coriander, grass oil, jasmine, and violet. It is so fresh smelling. Like it just smells like almost like you walked outside on a spring day and things are blooming on the trees or something. I don't know. Now I'm getting all poetic. Anyways, next up I got Givenchy. This is Dahlia Divine, or however you want to pronounce it. The notes on this one: Maribel plum, jasmine, sandalwood, and patchouli. And this one, once again, is a really good one. I think a really nice transition from winter into spring. And the next one I tried is called Ex Nihilo. I hope I'm not botching that. Lust in Paradise. But this one has pink pepper, white peony, lychee, white cedarwood, and musk. And this one, to me, it's really nice and florally. This one is called Plum and Cognac by Scents of Wood. Purple plum, rum absolute, cinnamon bark, vanilla extract, and citrus. Kind of rich, kind of lusty smell because it has the vanilla and the rum and the plum. If you're wanting to try Scentbird for yourself, or maybe as a gift for somebody else, you can click the link down in my description box and use code JadeTheLibra55 to get 55% off for your first month. So that's only about $8 for your first month, which is a steal of a deal, if you ask me. So anyways, we're gonna jump into this. I'm so excited to be sharing this journey with you, by the way. So thank you for hanging out with me here through all of this. I'm just excited. I know now I'm just jabbing my jaws and you're like, okay, get to it already. Okay, we're gonna get into it. I think we're starting out going to our anatomy scan. So our 20-week scan. Let's get into it. Here we go. All right. Hey everyone. So I figured we'd do a little vlog. I don't know if this is like a preparing for gremlin vlog, pregnancy vlog. I don't know what kind of vlog this is, but I wanted to start it with this because we're gonna go see the baby today. We're getting our anatomy scan, which should be exciting. It's supposed to be this really in-depth ultrasound kind of situation, and we haven't seen the baby since 10 weeks, I think. So that was like 10 weeks ago, essentially. And we didn't know he was a boy. We didn't know a whole lot, and he was just like a little nugget. Anyways, he was rocking and rolling this morning at like 4 a.m. So we were both up. I was just laying there, and he was doing something, having some sort of dance party, or I don't know what he was doing in there, but he was all ready for the event today. All right, we just got here. We have arrived. We're going in. So we just left our big anatomy scan, and it was super informative, and we got to see the baby, and they wouldn't let us film or take photos in there, but they did send us photos, and they sent us a video if I can figure out how to download it or upload it, or how to figure out how to do all that. But I'll play that and show him, because he's so cute. He's wiggling around in there. And we looked at everything, the brain, the spine, and it was so funny because the ultrasound tech was like, oh look, baby's first Halloween costume, because you could see his ribs and spine. And we were looking at all of his bones and everything, so he's like a little skeleton. Anyways, and I was like, she's like, I make that joke during Halloween season, and I was like, well, that's us all year round, so you can make it anytime you want. Everything looks great so far. It felt a little more real seeing him and seeing everything and getting some good news. So I can't believe how fast it's already going by. So anyways, that was kind of today. I don't know where the spooky wind will blow us. We're wanting to go look at strollers. I'm trying to decide between a couple of different strollers, and so we're gonna go take them on a test drive eventually one of these days. I'm just going to film the process and then sprinkle out videos as we get more content, and that's what we're gonna do. So I hope you're excited. We're really excited. Good morning, everyone. It is another day in 2023 paradise. It's been a minute since I vlogged for this vlog that we're vlogging, but we haven't been doing a ton of baby things lately. We did order our crib, which arrived. It's in a box, so, but I'll show you what it looks like a little bit later. Like, I'll show you a picture of it. But I figured we'd have our morning yogurt together. And then I gotta figure out what else I'm eating, because this is definitely not enough for this raging human inside of me. So we have just a general doctor's appointment today. I think she's just gonna go over some of the results from the ultrasound a couple weeks ago, because I went to a different place to get that ultrasound. And then I think we're just gonna, listen to the heartbeat, and that's it. It's a pretty quick appointment. And then we're gonna go look at strollers today. I'm excited. I'm just trying to figure out if it's necessary to splurge or not, or just get, like, either way. I want like a system, like a stroller system, but I want to test drive them. So I guess at Bye Bye Baby, they have all the strollers out to where you can test drive them, apparently. I think I remember that from my sister-in-law's pregnancies and going to Bye Bye Baby, but regardless, we're going there to check it out. So last we talked, we went to the anatomy scan, and I don't know that I said much. I can't remember if I said a whole lot. I just think I said that it was good news, and I don't know. I feel like all the good news kind of comes as a shock and surprise, because, well, mostly it doesn't still feel real a lot of times. But also, it feels a little, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, if you felt this way in your pregnancy. If things, like, you had scans and they went well. Sometimes it feels a little too good to be true. Like, I'm like preparing myself, or like bracing myself for some sort of like news. And I don't know if it's because of if it's just a thing in general that people go through, or if it's one of those things that because of all the news last year, like we kind of had a rough year the last couple of years with a lot of changes and a lot of things, like a lot of bad news. And so I don't know if I'm just like bracing myself, and we don't have to go back to this. The place we went was kind of a high risk ultrasound place. So for now we're cleared. But because of my age and my geriatric pregnancy, I don't think they call it advanced maternal age now. They changed it. But because of that, towards the end of my pregnancy, I might have to come back. Or if I get gestational diabetes, those types of things, I think you have to go back. But we won't know any of that yet. I don't know. I think I find out today when I have to take my test, my gestational diabetes test. So that'll be interesting. I'm slightly nervous about it. I've heard about this drink and it's basically pure sugar or something like that. I don't know. And I've heard that the drink itself isn't that bad, but it's kind of how you feel after the drink. That's just like, ooh, you know, you have to chug it, which I'm not good at. Let me know down in the comments what flavor I should be picking out. Heard the fruit punch is decent. Lemon lime is decent. So I wish they had a Baja Blast flavor, everybody. Wish they had that. Maybe I can put in a little recommendation. Maybe Taco Bell will do a collab. Anyway, so I'm kind of at this, not in between stage. I need to be getting the nursery together. I'm fully aware of this. As far as doctor's appointments, I'm again at an in-between stage between ultrasounds. Like, I don't know when I get another one. I need to ask that today. But right now I just go in and we listen to the heartbeat and just check in, and that's pretty much my appointment. But I need to figure out, oh man, there's so much to do. And I don't even I'm moving at a snail's pace per usual. Luckily, I started my registry early. Like, I started it pretty soon after I found out I was pregnant because I was really excited and just like wanted to look into and research all these different, all the different things that we might need or whatever. And also, I know I got to get this nursery together, y'all. We are procrastinating hard on this nursery, and I want to get it done before I get to the point where I can't move, or it just gets uncomfortable, I'll just be updating you guys and we'll be doing our little baby vlogs. But I'm feeling pretty good. Extra hungry in the second trimester, and my cravings are the same. Pita, like stuffed pita with all the things, and lots of clementines. I'm obsessed with clementines still. And really just any food, just food in general at this point. I am feeling a lot of movement now though. I will say that. He does move around quite a bit in there, and which is just a total trip. At first I thought I felt him, which I did. It was just like a little poke, like a little doot, and then just like a little, I was like, oh, is that him? Just moving around in there. And now it's just undeniable. But I feel pretty good. Really tired, but when am I not tired, I feel like? So I don't know if that's that different. I mean, it is different. It is a different kind of tired, but tired and hungry. Pretty much what I was like when I wasn't pregnant. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna start getting ready. It's 8:30 now. My appointment's at 10:30, so I need to get going. Because it takes us a little bit to get there. So we're on our way right now to the doctor's office to check on the little gremlin. I'm hoping it's a quick little appointment because we kind of want to get some coffee before we go to Bye Bye Baby and test drive some strollers. I hope you're ready. I keep saying I wish we could bring Neens. I wish we could put little Neens in there and wheel her around, but she's really mad at home right now. When we were leaving, she was barking at us. She's not happy because we pretty much, yesterday was a snow day, so we pretty much just stayed in bed all day with her. Anyways, I'll see you there. All right, we just left the doctor's office and we got some Starbucks, and now we're going to Bye Bye Baby to check out the stroller situation and just we'll see what else is there. We're not gonna take too long because little Neens is at home, probably throwing a fit. But the baby sounded good. We listened to the heartbeat and everything sounds good. And I need to be getting everything together for all the classes and everything. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to take you with us in these classes because I doubt they let you film in them. But in my mind, they're gonna be hilarious. If you're just imagining us in birthing classes, I don't know. I need to find all my paperwork. I don't know where I put it, but we'll figure all that out. Baby jogger.
Those are weird though.
I just don't know if this one is, you might want one that turns into two if we decide to have another gremlin. It's for like a little baby bat.
It's for like a...
But look, if that's the Upper Baby right here.
This is?
$9.99.
$9.99?
And that's the color we like too.
This is?
Yeah. The all black.
Yeah.
The goth dad.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is nice. This goes around nice. The wheels look similar, but it doesn't feel nearly as smooth, I don't feel like.
Seems like this bar's kind of big though.
Yeah. Because it's like a fraction of the price. Oh, no, I know, it's $500. Yeah, with the car seat and everything.
Oh.
This one feels a little bit heavier almost.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it maneuvers around. It's the same thing, but it's if you have a second, or if we put Neens in there. I feel like that feels nice. And this is the same thing, by the way. We would go from all the different formats, really. So we'd start with the bassinet.
This?
Yeah. But then I like the all black, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, we're back. We saw the strollers and we've been driving home and we've been kind of talking about it. We are two very indecisive Libras around here, but it's just, we don't really know if it's worth, I mean, we know it's worth like we're looking at this thing. If you know the Uppa Baby, then you know, but it's basically like the fancy stroller, like the fancy of fancy strollers. And we're just trying to figure out if you have an Uppa Baby, let me know if you think it's worth it and why or whatnot, or any insight you have, or if you tried multiple, like maybe you tried the Uppa Baby or you got something else. I don't know. Let me know your favorite stroller down in the comments if you've used strollers with your kiddos, or maybe you're a nanny or whatever. Or you have nieces, nephews, anything like grandkids, whatever. Let me know down in the comments the strollers that you liked, because the Uppa Baby, I feel like it's like the most expensive, but you can tell a difference when you push it around. That's the thing we're kind of trying to figure out, is there are a lot of options. It has a bassinet for the newborn, and the baby can actually sleep in it safely. For some of the other strollers, they can't stay in it for long periods of time, or they can't stay in the car seats or sleep in the car seats for too long. So we're trying to figure out what we're getting, because the Graco ones were also really nice. We like those. And you know something else that I noticed?
What's that?
There's a snack tray that comes with the Graco ones, like it's like attached. So like you can put a little drink and some snacks.
I saw that, I think.
Where the Uppa Baby, you have to buy it separate. Yeah. I don't know if that's a make or break thing, but it just like, it seemed like the Graco had the car seat, the snack tray, like it had everything for like a fraction of the cost, but it just felt different to drive around, to maneuver around. So, and we don't know if we're having one gremlin or two. I mean, we know we're having one now. Like, we don't have twins in there, but we don't know if we're gonna have another one soon after. What is this guy doing? We don't know if we're gonna have another one shortly after, or try to, or I mean, we don't know yet. So the Uppa Baby, it transitions into a 2-kid stroller, but then there's a weight limit. There's like a bunch of stuff. I don't know why this has to be so confusing, everybody. It's a lot of money. Baby stuff costs a lot of money. That's the one thing I learned being in there. And we were just talking about this. If it's worth it and we're using it every day, then it's like, you know, you get your money's worth. But if it's something where we don't really walk around with the baby at all, like we don't leave our house, we're not going anywhere, then we might get something like, you know, we can either have that money to save or have that money to kind of splurge on other things that we're going to use more. So I don't know what to do, but that was fun. Did you have fun? I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
And they were really helpful in there. We just kind of walked around afterwards. A dresser and a glider. Those are the two things we haven't, even though the dresser, we kind of know what we're getting. But the glider, we haven't found one. We want a black glider or a really dark gray. They had a bunch of gliders there, but we're looking for, like, no one sells a black glider. It's weird.
It's sort of fun. I mean,
Yeah.
Black anything, seems like.
Yeah, black anything. Where are all the goth babies at, everybody? What were you gonna say?
Just like a lot of whites, beige,
Yeah.
like kind of like a slate.
The thing is, I can't be trusted around beige, whites, anything. I'm just a disaster. I'll get something on it. So if anybody has any tips on where to find the black baby gear, let me know. So it's rough out there for dark aesthetic parents out there. Still making our decision. I need to make the decision before I send out my invitations, because I want to have everything ready to go on the registry. But I don't know if we just put I put everything on the registry, because then you get completion discounts. So whatever doesn't get bought up, you get like a certain % off. We're on our way home, and then I don't know when I'll see you. I'll see you when I see you. Hey everyone. So it is another day out looking for some baby things, pretty much. We're adding this day to our little baby vlog, and I figured I would stop by Target. First, I need to go to the post office, which I'm seriously about to pee my pants right now. Like, this is the thing. It's getting to the point where when I have to pee, I have to pee now. Yesterday, I thought I could hold it, and I'm regretting that decision. I might pee my pants before we make it to Target, but that's besides the point. So we're going to Target because I heard they were having this big baby sale. Like in February, they have a big baby sale. So I don't know, I haven't seen a lot about it, but I saw a couple of posts about it. But I've seen enough about it that I'm at least gonna go check it out and see if it's true or if it's some mystical, I don't know. Wait, was I supposed to turn somewhere? I'm trying to find this post office that's out here close to my nail place. But anyway, that's besides the point. So we're gonna go check out Target to see, maybe a couple of Targets, to see if they have any baby stuff on sale, and that's what we're gonna do. It's kind of like a weird time because my shower isn't for another month, so I don't know what I'm gonna need to buy, what I'm even gonna need. So I don't know what I'm even looking for at Target, but I figured I'd go and check it out. But I've also heard that there are bigger items on sale, even though I'm pretty sure I've narrowed down my stroller situation. Last we talked, I was having a whole identity crisis about this stroller. Not really that serious, but you know what I mean. I gotta run in really quickly to this post office. All right, so we're leaving the post office now. But so last we talked, we were leaning towards the UppaBaby and or the Graco, potentially. I also was looking at this Even Flow. Can't remember what it's called, but it's like, we were wanting a stroller that can turn into a double stroller if we decide to have a second child, which I'm thinking, like Dallas and I both have siblings. So if we have the opportunity to, or we can, we want to, is if we can. But the great thing about being old balls when you have kids, and I'm not really old, like I know I'm not old, but a lot of people I know have had kids before me, like a lot of people in my family and friends and people like that. So the great thing about it is you learn from other people's situations. Even though I know everyone is different, every baby is different, you learn certain things. Like basically every single mom I know has told me, like, definitely think about the stroller you're getting, because those who didn't, they ended up having to buy another stroller almost immediately. So they ended up spending double or triple the money on strollers when they should have just bought the one they wanted or needed and done the research to begin with, is what I've heard. So I don't know, maybe that's horrible advice, but that's what people have told me. Like, get the stroller that, what is this guy doing? Pulling out in front of me? Get the stroller that you need. And so if we have two, God, this is just crazy to think about, but here we are. I'm wanting one that converts into a double stroller, so you just add another seat. And the one that we were looking at, the UppaBaby, does, but the weight limit is 35 pounds. So I guess apparently some parents, it's just like the weight limit in one of the seats, it's just not, it doesn't hold enough weight. They want something that will, you know, last a little longer. And then the Even Flow, I've read some reviews that was another one I was looking at that's reasonably priced, and it has the double seat option. But I've heard, or I've been reading in the reviews, that kids, it's just like the seat isn't very tall. So a lot of kids are outgrowing the seat. And the thing that worries me with that is Dallas and I are both tall people, Dallas is 6'1", I'm 5'10", I was a long baby, he was a long baby, so I feel like we're probably gonna have long children, is my guess. And so I want something that can carry us through, like with an infant and a toddler kind of situation. So I found this one, longest story longer, and if you're like, oh my gosh, this is so boring listening to a whole rant about strollers, but I found this one that I feel like is the perfect happy medium. Do I turn here? And it's this. Do I turn here? I'm so confused. It's called the Juvie Cool. Has anyone heard of this? If you have this stroller, you've heard of this stroller, or you like this stroller, you know somebody with a stroller, please let me know what your thoughts are, because that's the one so far I have on my registry. And I'm hoping for that completion discount, even if like I don't expect anyone to get it for me for my shower, but because that's the one I think I'm leaning towards, is this Juvie Cool. And it's all black, so you know that's check number one. It converts into a double stroller. It also has a bench option, which I like. So if we have two kids, the other kid can ride or whatever they want to do. But also I was thinking, if I'm out and I have my kid and maybe one of my nieces or both of my nieces, and one of them wants to ride on the bench, then we have the option where they can ride on the bench. Everybody and their mom is turning in these worst possible areas. I know the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, but give me a break, y'all. But given these strollers are not cheap, none of them are cheap, I don't want to end up making the wrong choice and then having to buy another one. Like, I just don't want to have to deal with any of that. So I don't really know what I'm talking about at this point, but that was my stroller rant. I don't know if you know anything about these strollers that convert to two kid strollers. Let me know down in the comments, because I'm lost. I'm so lost. All of these products, all the information, most of the information is conflicting because, like I mentioned, every kid is different. Every family is different. Everyone is different. So it's hard to know. Anyways, so we're here at Target, though. We're going to go look for discounted baby stuff, and I have to pee so bad. Here we go. Oh my gosh, look who made an appearance. It's Flemmy the flamingo, y'all. All right, we're leaving Target. I'm going to eat one of my fig bars because I'm starving, and I always bring a snack. Oh man, the Pizza Hut in there, the Pizza Hut and the popcorn. I can't even eat Pizza Hut because of the gluten, but it smelled so good. All right, so no one was kidding. There are definitely baby sales going on at Target right now, like serious baby sales. And I am so torn about this stroller situation because the Even Flow stroller that I'm considering was on sale. They had 2 of them left. It's just such a steal of a deal. Also with the Even Flow, which I could get over this, but with the Even Flow, it's not all black. It has silver and gray and black. It had a couple other strollers on sale and really good deals. They had a lot of car seats on sale. They had Graco, Even Flow, Britax or Britax or whatever it's called. They had a bunch of different brands. There's all so much information, so much is on sale. I don't know what to buy for myself or what to put on my registry. I don't know anything about anything. But I'm like, I am so lost in all of this. Maybe I should just be focusing on the nursery right now and get to this stuff after the shower. Anyways, we'll get there eventually. Hey everyone, it is another day in 2023 paradise. You know it is. Neens wants to say hello, by the way. Neens, you gonna say hello? It is another one of those days. It's a day of all days where the baby must be growing a toenail or something because I'm down and out today. Can't get with it, everyone. Like, I mean, I can get with it. Like, I try to do, like, on days like this, I try to do more things like editing or putting together some nursery stuff, like a little nursery inspo vision board, or I don't even know what you call it. But I have a couple of potential ideas. I'm going to show you one of them today. So you're going to see that here in a minute. After I'm done jabbing my jaws, you know me. But as I've been making some finishing touches on this video, the whole day, when we went to Target, I had a huge smear of something, mascara, something, lipstick. I don't know what it was on my face, but it was driving me crazy. No joke, I can't tell you how many times I like licked my finger and like rubbed the screen of my laptop because I thought it was on my laptop, but it's on my face. But I wanted to let you know, if you saw the smudge on my face, I saw it too. So what are we doing? Oh, I was gonna show you. Oh, let's do a bump date first. All right, just a really quick bump date. Man, this hair has got me feeling all the emo feels right now. Here we go. We've got some of my lower belly hanging out. The challenge of finding long shirts, since I'm a long human as it is, and it was already a challenge before to find longer shirts in general. Now that I have this baby belly, even maternity shirts are too short. So it's been a challenge. I gotta find some tunics or long, I don't know what I'm looking for, but we gotta find some tops. If you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comments anywhere to get my maternity stuff. I need something long. You know me, I like my long shirts. So anyways, here's the baby belly. He's in there, he's cooking, and we're at 26 weeks, y'all. 26 weeks is flying by. We gotta get this nursery together. Means was such a good girl during that bump date. She just sat there patiently. But some of you have asked how Neens is doing with the belly and the baby in there, and if she knows or if she's jealous or acting weird. I feel like she knows because she likes to be closer to my belly. Like she likes to lay down. Usually she's up by my head, but now she likes to be closer to my belly. And she's got a maternal instinct to her. I know she's a Chihuahua. She's very possessive, but any little puppy she's ever come in contact with, she always herds them around. And oh, I just realized I have this nutcracker still up. Anyways, she likes to herd them around like any of my mom's puppies that she had over the years. She likes to herd them and teach them how to go up the stairs. And she's got a maternal instinct. She also likes to groom and do all that kind of stuff. So she's a little mama at heart. Even though she's a little spoiled brat, but by the way, here's our outfit of the day. We got our black robe on, my most worn and favorite fashion piece as of lately. This is from Target forever ago, by the way. I feel like some people have asked where it's from. Found one similar on Amazon, so I'll link it in the view products area down in the lower corner where it says view products. If you click that, there'll be a drop down. I'll put something similar in my super cozy Tommy John pants. I mentioned these, I think, in my last video. I've been living in these Tommy John pants. Again, these will be linked down in the view products area, down in the lower left-hand corner. Anyways, now I'm out of breath just existing. So we're gonna go sit down. I'm gonna show you what I have so far for nursery inspo. Just like a little vision board thing. All right, we're back. It's kind of a gloomy day, so it's dark in here. But you know, I'm living my best gloomy day life. I feel like I'm recording like on Blair Witch right now. It is that grainy in this dark room. What do you think, Neens? This is my first option. It might be my only option. I'm not sure yet. I have one other idea I want to play around with. So the idea, the inspo, is kind of a mystical, magical, Harry Potter-esque inspired. So it's not like painted murals of Harry Potter's face or anything like that. I'm thinking more of just like the vibe of Hogwarts and like a castle and maybe some animals in there kind of vibe. I'll just show you. I'll show you what I got so far. Okay, so here's what we got so far. I have this crib. This is the crib we got that I was telling you about. And there was one that was just like it from Crate and Barrel that we really wanted. But it was a gajillion dollars for one. And two, it was on back order or wasn't going to get here till May or something like that. And even though the baby's not going to sleep in the nursery yet, he's going to be sleeping in a bassinet in our bedroom. I still want the nursery done before he gets here. But anyways, this is the crib we have. We already ordered it. It's already here. And it's from Delta Children. And the glider is also from Delta Children. There were cuter gliders that were black, but this one looks more comfortable. And I think when it comes to having a baby, I want to be able to rock him in comfort. And then this dresser is from IKEA, and we're gonna paint it black. So that's a plan. But then on these knobs, like these little knobs on the dresser, we're gonna take the knobs off, and we're gonna put these lion poles where the knobs are. Then we have this is actually a mirror right here, and this is from the Harry Potter collection from Pottery Barn, and we already have this. We got it on sale during Black Friday. Then for light fixtures, I really wanted this owl pendant light fixture from the Harry Potter Pottery Barn collection, but it hangs too low and the ceilings are too low in the nursery. So I had to go with something else. I'm thinking this is what we're going with. This gold kind of starburst light. This is what I'm thinking, because I think we're gonna go with gold and black and some green accents in the room. I think it's what we're going with. Then we have this rug, which is the Jonathan Adler Ruggable collab. I thought this rug would be perfect. I played around with a couple other rugs, and this one, I don't know, there's something about it. I like the little bit of green in there, and I think maybe we'll end up putting a pillow, like a green pillow on the chair, or some green accents elsewhere, maybe on the walls, or maybe curtains, something like that to pull more of that green in. And then last but not least, we have this light, also from the Pottery Barn Harry Potter collab, this owl light with this, it's kind of like a lamp post. So if we don't do the owl light, because I think it's going to be too low, then we're going to do this owl lamp. And then of course I'm going to have to find curtains and wall decor and like little accents for the, what is this? This is going to be a dresser / changing table combo. So I kind of want a lamp. Means you're so cute. But I kind of want a lamp on this dresser and a couple more accents we're gonna have to find for the room. But this is the general vibe I'm thinking. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And then I'm gonna put together a couple other ones and I'll show you along the way. But we at least can get the furniture and get the room painted and get all that kind of stuff. And then all the little accents I'm not as concerned about, mainly because I feel like I can do those even when I'm really pregnant. But some of the bigger things, like helping Dallas build furniture, painting, those types of things, I want to get done as soon as possible. So anyways, I'll try to link what I can in the view products area down in the lower left-hand corner. But if I can't find it on the YouTube search, then I'll just link them down in the regular description box for you, all these pieces. If you're wanting to know where I got them and all that kind of stuff, or where I'm getting them, I'll link it down in the description box. But I just wanted to hop on here today and show you my nursery inspo, what we're thinking, and it may not turn out like this at all. So I'm gonna play around with a couple other options, and then we'll touch base, and I'll continue to do these preparing for baby vlogs. We have an ultrasound here coming up soon, preparing for my baby shower, planning the baby shower. What else do we have going on? Oh, and of course, painting the nursery. We gotta go get the paint. And I think we're gonna do that here in the next week or so. I have some hauls that I'll be putting out, some baby hauls, some things I've gotten. So anyways, I'm so excited though that you're on this journey with us. And Means, what is it? Are you fussing? Do you wanna go lay in your bed? She's preparing me for the baby gremlin is what's happening. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up, say hey ghoul hey down in the comments, because you know I love talking to you. And anything else you wanna talk about, any questions, anything else. Anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Means, say bye. Say bye-bye.